What was the starting point of the album? Was there a certain moment when you thought this is the right moment to start on an album?
Well, the thing is, I said like in the interview right before now is that I've been making a lot of music, and when I started to get famous, I was releasing like every 10 days a bootleg of a mashup of some crazy thing I was making on my computer, and then when I started to releasing official tracks, then we had to do all the promo and all the stuff, so I had to stop releasing every 10 days something, and so all the music that I was making was just piling up in my computer, and at some point they were proposing like, hey, do you want to do an album? And I was like, yeah, why not? It's a good idea because then I can release all the stuff I was making. But then when I started to make the album, I had like a file with all the stuff, and I think like the last month a lot of tracks were gone, and then new tracks come inside and gone and inside, and I think the album changed in a big way for the last year, because I could have released an album last year, but it would not be the same that it's going to be right now. I think how it sounds right now, it sounds really good, and the quality also is really good, and the creativity sometimes is different, and so I think that's really nice.
If you listen back now to some of the songs you made maybe 2-3 years ago,
they were bad.
What do you hear?
I hear a lot of stuff I should change. I did also, but like now I can make a really better quality, I can do better mix down, and I know before 2 years ago I wanted to make a sound, and I didn't know how to do it, so I was trying to do it, and I didn't manage to do it. But now I know how to do it. So sometimes just for fun, I open the project and I see how I made it. It's like, whoa, what did I have in mind? It's crazy, and I just delete everything and I make it completely new, and I just make it sound fresh. And it's funny because now it's like, okay, this is the track I wanted to make like 3 years ago, but I wasn't able to do it, but now I'm able to do it, so it's funny.
And so in a sense your skills kind of caught up with what you had in your mind?
Yes. So I want to do some stuff, but I couldn't do it because I wasn't that good producing at the time. But now I'm still not the best producer ever, but I managed to do the stuff that I want, like in some way. So it's cool.
You mentioned the word indie and the indie vibe for the album. In what way can you describe this? What kind of influences can we expect? There is this whole vibe like Are You With Me reality, like really guitar and like deep house vibe stuff, but like deep house, yeah. But then there is also like I listen to a lot of different kind of musics, and I tried to take those styles that sometimes a little bit more, I'm gonna say trap, but it's not trap, a little bit more hip hop than it's not hip hop, because it stays in my vibe. So I tried to put this into my sounds and see how it goes. And so there are 3 tracks actually that are completely a little bit different, but they are still in the same mood, and I put some plays in between them on the album. So when you listen to everything, it's not like at one point you're going completely crazy with 3 special tracks now, because I put some things that's really lost frequencies, and then another track which is a little bit different, and then you're coming back to some lost frequencies, more stuff, and then it's like a little bit trip. And I think I'm listening to my album now also to see how the whole playlist is going around, and I think like really you can follow everything, and sometimes it's going a little bit harder, then it's going calmer, and then it's a story. Yeah, does making an album, does that allow you to be a little bit more free in what you use?
Yeah, sure, of course. Because when you a lot of people, when they buy an album, they have like their 5 favorite tracks, and all the rest of the tracks they don't listen to it. So sometimes they listen to it, not on purpose, and they see how it goes. But I wanted really to make an album with these 5 tracks, divide them everywhere, and then create a special vibe, so you have to listen to everything.
Sure.
And hopefully they're gonna like everything, because I like every single track of the album. So yeah.
Do you have an album title that you can share?
I have an album title, but I'm gonna keep it from me right now.
Fair enough. But then also the title "Beautiful Life." Where did that came from? What made?
Well, the story about "Beautiful Life" is I got the top line from the singer Sandro, and he sent me like a guitar riff with the voice on it, and he has the title "Beautiful Life" on it, because it was the main idea from him. And then when I got the top line, I heard it 3 times before, and then 3 times I said like I don't really like it. But then on the 3rd time I was like, this is cool. but also for the people now, when they hear the track now, it's like for the first time it's not like I prefer Are You With Me or Reality. But then when they hear it more often, then it's like in fact it's also good. But that's what I had also with the original stuff. So, and that's what I liked also, because afterwards it's getting really strong on me. I really loved the track. and so I was making the whole single, and for me it felt like it was going to be my next single, and then I kept the title "Beautiful Life" because somehow it's a little bit not really special to have like a title "Beautiful Life," but it really is what everything that's going on with me right now. It really is sticking with my lifestyle. So I felt like it has like a two-story side, like the story of the lyrics and then my life, beautiful life. Yeah.
And well, the past 3 years have been a big change for you. Obviously,
yeah.
You're doing well. Is it like you expected it to be?
No, I didn't really expect it, but I'm really happy of how everything is turning right now. I mean, my album is coming up. I have a lot of really cool shows, and all the shows I do, there are a lot of people coming up, and there is a really cool vibe. Everybody's dancing, and I have a lot of feedback from guys like it was really cool. We liked it. We're coming back next time and stuff like that. So everything is building like really nicely, and that's really nice.
And well, the way you tour as a DJ is almost unbelievable, because I think you just came from Ibiza. You're
yes.
We're in Amsterdam now. You're going to Hungary for a date, and then you're coming back to the Netherlands. Do you ever get used to that kind of traveling and playing shows everywhere?
No. Sometimes when sometimes I'm go Google Maps and I check where I am, like in the world, because sometimes I go to countries. I know the country, I know where it is, but I don't really know where I am myself in the country somewhere. So I like to check sometimes where I am, and it's a little bit special.
And I just heard you say that you have a couple days at home. Is that important for you to have just a couple days
yes.
of rest to kind of?
Yes, because like I didn't saw my parents the last 3 months. I saw them like I think 5-6 times. So when I see them, I'm really happy to see them, and also my brothers and my dogs. It's important for me to see like the people I really love.
And on those final question, on those off days, do you still listen to music and make music, or do you?
Yeah, I have to. I try to stay focused. I try to still listen to the radio and what's going on, and so everything is constantly moving, and see how everything is going, and then sometimes I hear my track and then I'm happy. So yeah.
Okay. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.
Thank you.